Hey everybody, welcome back. 2002 Toyota Rav4. This is the second generation Rav4s, as you can see. There we go. What are we changing out? Stabilizer link that goes from there down to your sway bar, which is there. Now I'll show you quickly what has gone on here. I've already undid this side. I'll show you the other side real quick as well. That's on there. Basically, I took my torch, heated that nut up. It's got a plastic washer inside, if you will, to thread lock it on. Once that starts to bubble out a bit, hit it with your impact gun. Boop! It was a 15-second, 30-second warm-up with the torch, and like a 5-second zip-off with the gun. Okay? Simple, easy, done. Now the bottom one, as you can see, I have vice grips on it, but here's what happened on this vehicle. It's a ball socket, and this let go on the inside. You can see how old this is. This is probably original. Wouldn't doubt it, right? 2002, I don't know, 170,000 kilometers on this thing. Anyway, he came to me and said, I got a clunk in the front end. Well, I looked underneath, there you go. This side's disconnected, and also the passenger side, they're both disconnected. Now there's a nut on the other side, 17 millimeter. Grab my ratchet. There we go, 3/4 inch ratchet and my 17 millimeter socket. There you go. Impact, of course. Heated that up. Sorry, I'm pointing down here. Heated the nut up on the other side. It's a bit tougher to get to, but the other side is disconnected as well. So as you can see, it's just free and moving. So heated the nut up on the other side with the torch for about not even a minute. And I put my ratchet or my wrench on there. My ratchet, hit it a couple of times with my hammer, and the nut came free. Put vice grips on this side, grabbed it, it's out. So we'll show you what's going on. I will take apart the other side. I'll show you the torching method up top and down below, and I'll show you what I did. Now, I am not going to connect this side until I get that other side off. I'm going to go and lift up the whole vehicle, get the other side apart as well. Jack stands underneath there. Wheels are chalked and blocked, of course, for safety, and emergency brake is on. I'm pointing on the inside of the vehicle, right over there. Here we go. So that's part one. Let's get going, and I will show you the torching of the other side real quick. Let's go. Okay, quick tip here. Don't tighten that in yet. It's still loose, okay? The other one I have not connected yet because I'm going to go to the other side and put it all together before I put this one in. Even though that there is some play and some room and all that kind of stuff, I will not be hooking it up just yet. Again, don't tighten it up just yet. Leave this one loose because the other side's broken as well. And you should replace them in pairs anyway. If one's broken, the other one's going to break too. So let's get going. Torch. Heat this up. Using my propane torch, getting some warmth into that nut, and you'll start to hear it sizzle a little bit. Be mindful of your brake hoses, of course. And usually, very quickly, you can start to see some moisture coming out of that nut. Starting to sizzle right now. Give it a few more seconds, done. Torch off. Impact gun up, 17 mil. There it is. That's off. Pretty quick, pretty easy. That's how you torch something. Get her done. Don't touch any of this. It is warm. Nut is out. There we go. And we will be just torching, warming up the bottom one there as well. That's the one down there. It's a little tougher to get at, but I'll clean up the threads using my wire brush on the end of it, and then I will warm it up. Use my wrench, can't get an impact gun in there, and then I'll get that thing out using a pair of vice grips on the ball socket, and then my 17 mil on the other side. Okay, you're done. Okay, we're gonna install this one. And it's a different size. You got to go to a 14 millimeter nut compared to a 17 mil. Popping that in. These are also lock nuts. Putting that on. Now what you don't want to do is you want to just tighten it up. Give it a snug. So you can be able to move it because you're going to want to adjust it left and right and up and down and all that kind of stuff. So there we go. 14 mil new ones, 17 mil on the old ones. So there we go. Okay, so we've got obviously that ball socket out of there after heating up the nut, hitting it with my 17 mil on this, 14 mil on the new ones, which is kind of crazy, but whatever. And also, have you noticed something? Grease fittings, circ fittings, grease them up. There we go. Now this is not connected on the driver's side. We're on the passenger side right now. Just gonna pop that in. Get into the other side here. Now, while this is just sitting like this, let's take the camera. Now, we are connected on the bottom. Obviously connected on the top. Nothing is tight. Not tight, not tight yet. That engine's dirty. And as you can see, we are not connected on the bottom yet. So I will be popping that in right now. There, that's done. Let's get, where my stand is here is all weird. Let's get the nut. And once I get this one on, I'll be able to tighten everything up and then grease everything up. Installed. Again, I'll tighten that up. Top one up here. I'll get that one tightened up, of course, and then I'm going to grease everything. So, there you go. How to change out your stabilizer links. Stabilizer sway bar kit. They name it everything different somehow, some way. So, questions, comments, leave them. Thanks for watching. Thanks for subscribing. If you have a Toyota Rav4, here you go. Simple, easy. Get her done. You did have to torch those things so to get them off. Just warm up, break the seal that's inside them that's on the nut. And you can see the amount of corrosion on this vehicle already. Hey, that's a note too. It's been through a lot here. So thanks for watching. Cheers. Last view.